Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie. This is Wrestling Color Podcast right here on YouTube. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Go ahead and subscribe. It is free, $99. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. Also, turn on notifications. And I keep forgetting to tell y'all, hit me in the comments. I don't give a damn what you want to say. Say it out loud. Let me see what you got to say. I will make time, especially if you want to fight. I always make time for the fighters. Let's get into it. You see the picture. What's next for Asuka? Because I'm looking at the SmackDown roster post the non-existent draft. That was a waste of fucking everybody's time. I'm looking at the roster and I'm just like, girl, what are we gonna do with you? Because I already know, give Asuka about, I'm gonna say 90 days, the WWE universe is going to be complaining about her. She's boring. Oh, this is terrible. Whoop de whoop de whoop. I'm going to know that because y'all was doing it before Becky Lynch handed her over the WWE Raw Championship when she got knocked up. And y'all was like, oh, all she does is dance. Blah, 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 blah. So now we got Murder Clown Asuka, and she hasn't really lived up to the Kana Asuka that y'all keep talking about in New Japan, because I went over there and did some research, and yes, if Asuka acts like she was acting in New Japan, anyone that gets in the ring with her should be destroyed. If Asuka acts like NXT Asuka, when no one can get ready, whatever fuck she says, she would be destroying motherfuckers. Because remember, no one pinned Asuka in NXT. She laid the belt down and handed it over to, oh wait, did somebody, no, I think she handed that shit over to not Jay, what's her name? Ember Moon. Asuka ain't get pinned. She just relinquished that shit. No one is ready for Asuka. That's how it is. That's what she said. Sorry. I'm waiting for y'all about 90 days. She don't speak English. What is she saying? Me personally, I prefer her to speak Japanese. Regular. Not yelling at, ooh, like she be doing. Speak that Japanese like on the video games where when the men be talking and before they whoop your ass they be saying some wild shit in Japanese. When I watch like Korean, Japanese, Chinese movies, I don't want the dub. I want to hear them speak their language, because when the motherfuckers get mad, they be sounding like they finna kill everybody on screen. Let them speak their language. Anyway, and besides, quiet as it's kept, Americans with culture love it. We love to hear the accents. We love to hear the culture. We love to see stuff that is not the regular sliced ass Wonder Bread bullshit, right? Okay, let's go. Next. What's next for Asuka? So I'm looking, we already know Clash of Champions. Asuka beat my girl. Asuka beat her. I understand. I was heartbroken, but I wasn't devastated. Because I enjoy Asuka and she deserves whatever she gets. Because Asuka been getting kicked around, even though she's a Grand Slam champion. She been getting kicked around and thrown every which way in favor of Charlotte. So she getting her little just due, and it's cute. But here's the thing: I'm looking at SmackDown's roster. It's a very young roster compared to Raw. But what is Asuka about to do next? Alba Fire would be a perfect first opponent. But Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are the NXT Women's Champions, and they were drafted to Raw, drafted to SmackDown, and I'm completely fucking confused. Katana Chance and girl Kaden Carter were wrestling Alba Fire and Isla Dawn on SmackDown in like a match, NXT. Listen, I don't even know what's going on with that. Asuka is on SmackDown holding the Raw Women's Championship. Again, I guess they just going to hand it each other because WWE's lazy. That's why it is good to have a whole bunch of wrestling available. Because if you don't like that, you can go somewhere else and get some wrestling and some, common sense storytelling. Anyway, so we can already take out Alba Fire. So we got B-Fab. B-Fab can't wrestle even though she's in the worst fucking faction on TV. I am so sad about Hit Row, but God, ever since Top Dollar flop dollared over that rope, it was like a coffin. That was like the last nail in the coffin. Oh my goodness. And Ashanti Adonis is a damn good wrestler. That's the crazy part. Anyway, B-Fab's available. We can watch Asuka go back and forth with Bailey. Bianca Belair is taking a break. She's relaxing. She has a whole bunch of stuff coming up. And I know you motherfuckers, if Bianca comes out and does anything else but congratulate Asuka and shake her hand, y'all gonna be like, oh. So Bianca, go ahead and take a break and love on her husband and make that money outside the WWE for a while. We got Dakota Kai, but she fucked up. Charlotte Flair, so we got 3. Charlotte's there. Io Sky could go ahead. Y'all gonna watch Io and Asuka talk Japanese shit to each other and have about 12 matches every Friday until the point where you gonna be like, where ain't nobody else? Y'all know how y'all do. Then we got, who else we got going on? Lacey Evans. Oh my God. Can you imagine Lacey Evans putting Asuka in a Cobra Clutch? Michin is available. That's good. Scarlett, she do a little bit of wrestling, so I'm going to throw Scarlett in there too, although Scarlett is the star. You know what? Why don't they have Scarlett just talk for her husband? Because Karrion Kross is done. Scarlett is literally the star of the whole shebang. Like, can we, please? Let's be for real. We got Tamina. She is available. Shotzi's available because that tag team she was with, that's done. And we got Zelina Vega is available. And her and Asuka about the same height, so that match will look a little bit better. So we got, Asuka got some options. She got some options, you know. And they might break up Alba Fire and Isla Dawn since they, I mean, once they drop the NXT belt, them two could kind of break up, or they could still stay together and just be whooping each other, whooping ass, you know, separate. Girl, I don't even know. But what's next for Asuka is the question I got for you. What do you want to see Asuka doing? If I was writing, and that's another, I ain't forget about that writer's room situation. If I was writing, I have Asuka in one of the best fucking feuds, storyline wise, ever. You won't even give a fuck about that belt. I have Asuka wrapped up in some shit, and you be like, yo, I gotta see what the fuck is going on next Friday, because this bitch is crazy. But I'm not writing. So, y'all hit the comments. Tell me what you think. What is next for Asuka? Who do you want to see? What do you want to see her do it with? I just told y'all what's available to her. And we'll see what happens. Again, give it 90 days. And the WWE universe will be boring and done with Asuka, unfortunately. Because you can't, these motherfuckers can never be satisfied with anything. She don't speak English. The bitch ain't spoke English since she got over here. Io Sky don't speak English either. You know what's crazy? I honestly think WWE and their writing and whoever's in charge really overestimate that Puerto Rico response. Them Puerto Ricans was just happy to have Bad Bunny and a free concert. I honestly think they're overshooting the response that the wrestlers got from the Puerto Rican crowd. And they're taking that and making some changes, and it's going to backfire. I'm guaranteeing you on that. Anyway, hit me in the comments and tell you what you think about what I just said about Puerto Rico and the audience, and what's next for Asuka. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.